Guys, how you doing? It's Damien Duggan again. This one is short and sweet, and it's about autoresponders and what is an autoresponder and where would you use an autoresponder, because if you're brand new to the online world, a lot of this stuff is new to you. Autoresponders are really for when you're building your list, and a lot of people say that it's important when you start out in internet marketing or network marketing that you start building a list, because the money is in the list. All right. And I reckon that you can make $1 per person per month from your list. I think for that to happen, you need to be very experienced and know exactly what you're doing with the content and the headlines and all that kind of stuff. So to expect to make $1 per lead per month in your first, I would say, 6 or 7 months online is unrealistic. All right, but just let us get in around what the idea of the autoresponder. For this example, I'm going to use Aweber. It's a brand new account I set up the other day, and it's for this purpose, just to show you what the autoresponder does. Right. So the goal of the autoresponder is for you to have an email series, which means that when you start building your list, that they will get an email every day or every second day or 2 emails a day, whichever way you want to do it. You can do it, right? You can do it with an autoresponder. Now there's hundreds to pick from, right? Aweber and GetResponse are probably the top 2, and out of that it depends on personal preference, really. I don't know if there's much difference between them. Some people say Aweber is better, and vice versa. Some people say Aweber delivers a better rate of emails. GetResponse emails seem to go to your spam folder more often than not. I don't know. I can't answer whether that is true or not. Solely down to yourself. I don't have any affiliate links in this group. I'm not going to put any affiliate links into this group. If I give you information, it's solely the information that I feel is right at the time. It doesn't mean it is right. You've got to do your own due diligence, guys. So am I promoting Aweber here? Not really. I'm using it because it's a brand new account. I have a GetResponse account where a lot of my leads are in. I tried to upload leads to this the other day. I'll show you that in a second. So what my issue with Aweber is that they don't allow you to, if you have an old list, it's very hard to get your list approved in Aweber unless they actually come through a capture page that is linked to Aweber. I haven't emailed support to find out why. I can do that. I haven't done it yet. So that's the basics of what an autoresponder is. It's really to send multiple emails at one go, right? Instead of you using your own email account, which is really not what it's built for, and you sending emails to 10 or 15 or 20 or 100 people. So when you start building your list, your lists are going to consist of anything from 2 people, as you can see here, to 100,000 people, depending. And obviously the more people you have on a list, the more expensive Aweber or any other one of the programs become. They normally have a certain price. So normally they give you a free month for you to try it out. And then I think anything from 0 to 500 is one price, from 500 to 1,000 is another price, and 1,000 to 5,000 is another price, and so on, right? Normally it goes up like that. So that's what an autoresponder is for anyone, for the guys that have asked me what an autoresponder is and how would you use them. So you'd set up your account. Not really that difficult to set up your account. You put in your details, you put in your credit card details, your PIN number, things like that, and a username, all right? And this is exactly where you'd come to. Now, this is a pretty fresh account, right? 2 subscribers, and that was just me testing this, all right? So this is at the first page you come to an Aweber, right? Then here is messages, and this is where you would start your emails, right? You've got drafts, you've got legacy. Legacy follow-up would be where you would have I would call it a campaign, right? Where you would you'd have a campaign and you would name the campaign anything you like, right? And when you're connecting this to either your WordPress site or your Optimized Press or any of your capture pages, or your funnels that you're building out, or any of the programs that you're with, be it you're with Mob or Digital Altitude or Empower Network or any of those, Herbalife, or any of those programs, which will all, you would normally would be able to integrate these with your autoresponders, right? And then normally are done for you anyway. You just type in your login details and the system takes care of that, right? So the idea of a follow-up series is you'd have anything from 1 week to 6 months of emails loaded up into this series here, going out every day or every second day or every, once a week, whichever way you want to do it, as aggressive as you'd like to be. It depends on yourself and your frame of mind or what you want to do. Some people like to it's called boomerang marketing, whereas they would give value today and tomorrow they would pitch a product or whatever program you're with. The following day, same thing, give you a bit of value. Next day, pitch. Or you might send out 2 emails a day. One email is value, the next email is pitch. And then you've got some people who just pitch all the time, all right? And if you try and sell all the time, you'll find that you'll get a lot of unsubscribers, right? You won't, and that's not really taking care of your list or minding, like it's going to cost you money to build your list. There are free strategies of building a list, but to build your list fast, you've got to pay for it, right? Either be through solo ads or other forms of advertising, like solo ads are one, banner ads is another, media buys is another. So there's a list of them, right? So whichever way you go down, you're going to have to pay for it. Putting these links, these reports or sign-up forms on your Facebook page or your blog would be free ways of doing it. People coming to your Facebook page and seeing value, or you're offering them some sort of either ebook or video series to help them do something. They might sign in and give you their email address in return for the product that you're offering for free, ebook, PDF, video series, whatever it is. But you always need to offer something for free to get the email address. It's normally how it works. So that's the idea behind it. That's the follow-up series. Broadcast would be you just sending you decided today that you did a blog post and you feel that your list would benefit from the blog post you did. Well, then you would send an email about that with a link back to your blog post. I recommend you do that. You do that at least 3 or 4 times a week. And if you're going to be blogging, you should be blogging at least 3 or 4 times a week. All right. So let's show you how to do an email broadcast. Right. So you come into messages, you would hit either follow-up series or your broadcast. In this scenario with Aweber, you click create message. You would use the drop and drag email builder. All right, and here is the little section you would work with. Over here you've got different paragraphs that you can add in. You've got a headline, you've got paragraphs here, you've got articles if you want to take out, you've got images, and images in Aweber, they have a huge library of images. Videos, all you do to add these guys is you just drag and drop. All right. If you want to move them around, you'd use this arrow here. You can move them up or down, whichever way you want to do. If you want to click an image, all right, you go to image gallery over here. And like I said, they have numerous of images. All right. So casino, dolphins, whichever one you want to use. I'll just pick one just for the sake of it. All right. But if you can see it down here, 6,495. If you can't find an image for you to use in here, there's something wrong. All right. Let's use the plane. All right. So if you want to make this smaller, you grab the corner and you just bring it in. All right. Let's do it. Let's bring that in. All right, that's moving up. It won't work for me now. Here, to see the arrow? There you go. So you had to click on it. All right, so that brings it down to size, and you can move it wherever you want, in left or right. All right. Go on, get up there. All right. So also, if see this little line here, if you click on that, right, this section here, you don't really want to write past this line here. You always want to keep your content in between that line. It's a better delivery rate, okay? So that's it. You put your subject line up here. Leaving on a jet plane. All right, that would be your headline. All right. Here you can write in whatever you want. And here is where you would have, see these brackets here, which if you take these out, this first name, how that comes about is when you're putting up on your sign-in page and you put name and email and they put their first name in, that's where this comes in. It just makes it personal, okay? That's what that does. And if you want to personalize your subject line up here, you would just hit personalize here. I'm going to click on it now. And you would hit first name or full name or first name, last mail, email address, ad tracking. So you would do, normally you would just do that, all right? And the first name, so it would be leaving on a jet plane, John or Doris or whatever name it is that's put into it, okay? So if you wanted to add your logo, it's the same thing. You drag and drop, all right? And then moving around is this arrow here, you pull it down. It didn't work that time. In there, all right? Click on it, it opens up a window. You'd upload your link to it, and then the logo will pop in, all right? So that's that. If you want to add a picture of your signature, you would just do that, same thing. And there you go, sincerely, Damien Duggan, and my email address. And I can upload an image to that, image URL, all right? Same thing. And if you just wanted to have image of yourself, which I would recommend, it's more personal, image there, you would upload an image by clicking on it, adding an URL in there, all right? You can upload image by clicking that, it brings you in, upload, boom, all right? Video, same thing, all right? Drag and drop, video image. You can probably make it smaller like we did with the other one, maybe not, I'm not sure about the video, because as I said, this is a brand new account. Haven't worked with it, I'm just giving you an idea. Delete that, delete that. They also have share. I think these are social media. So, right, I would imagine you can link your social media accounts here. So your LinkedIn, Facebook. So if someone really enjoys your content, that they can share it. All right. And that's it. That's how you would do an email, and then you would just save and exit. All right, down here, save and exit, and it comes over to drafts. All right, and then you have sending options over here. So you can either add it to a follow-up series, which I'll just go into it. So you can change, you can add the day. All right, so normally day 0 is the first day that someone signs up into your email list, all right? So that could be the first one. Then you have day 1 would be the second day, day 2 is the third day. So, all right, and you can also add apply these times and days. So you can apply different times, send messages on based on subscribers' local time. I would always do that, right? Send them on the day, whatever local time they have, right? That would. So here's where you do the times, right? Day and the times. So I would do local time. So you know, to give you an idea, the best time to send emails would be 8 a.m., 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. Or 6 or 7 p.m. evening time, right? Okay, normally, if you really want to be technical about it, 8 a.m., 12 noon, 4 and 6. 8 a.m. people are they're out of bed, they're having a cup of coffee, they're having their breakfast normally. Everybody's different, of course, but normally. So the first thing they do is pick up their phone, they check their Facebook, and they check their emails. Normally what happens. Noon People are starting to go on lunch, same thing. 4 o'clock, people are starting to knock off work, same thing. Facebook is checked, emails are checked. Evening time, around the 6 p.m., they're sitting down, a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or might be having dinner or finishing dinner, and boom, first thing to check, emails or their Facebook, their social media, I should say. So that's how you do the times, and these are the days. You can click them. So when they're blue, it means it's every day, and it could be, set that time, hit apply. You can add a second email to that series then as well. Do the same thing, go to noon, bring that up to noon like that, or 4 p.m, so on, all right? And you hit apply, and that saves it, all right? So that's how you do the follow-up series, and you just literally add email, same thing, and do it, all right? And build out your series. To be honest, guys, if you're building out your follow-up series, it could take you a couple of days to get. I mean, depending on how much effort you want to put in and how much time you want to put into it, it could take a couple of days to build out, 3 or 4 weeks of emails. All right. Plus, you need to have the emails as well. That's important. Broadcast, schedule a broadcast, something similar. Don't forget your subject line. So this is only because this email is only half done. That's why that warning is coming up. So you can edit the broadcast. All right. Homepage. Email when we quick stats, so they'll email you the stats of the broadcast as well. All right, guys, I think that's the bones of scheduling and follow-up series, and how to get in around Aweber. All right, so you create a message, and that's, you copy and paste or you write it. It's up to yourself. Drag and drop is probably the best one to use, because if you pre-write your email, you can just copy and paste it right into it. Okay, so when you do it, it's just be careful. I'll show you again when this loads up. Drag and drop. Now when you click on this, and this opens up, that you click on the dotted line and the plus sign, so it narrows the page for you, that you can keep your content in between this bracket here. And all these buttons are pretty straightforward. You saw me just drag and drop them into it. And headline is important. And that's it, guys. All right. I hope you got a bit of value from this. For anyone who is new to an autoresponder, it gets you in around, it gets you set up, it gets you how to write the email and starting the campaigns. I'll go back to the home page actually. I'll exit out of this. There's nothing there to save, so. Alright, so this is the home page here. Subscribers, manage subscribers, add subscribers, import history. So you just click on it and you follow the instructions, guys, when you're uploading. Reports, custom fields, email phrases, list settings. Alright, there's no list, so there's no point going in and showing you this, because there is no list to do it. Current list is a DA1. I haven't really worked with that. So manage list here. And that's it. You want to create a list, you just click create, name it. All right, so and just follow the prompts here, all right, and hit next. You'll have to have all these in place: your email, your name, your address. These are all legally binding stuff that you have to do, otherwise Aweber won't let you do it, right? Website, if you don't have a website, guys, don't worry about the website. Use your capture page or use your affiliate link. Next, would you like to name your list? You would, because you need to keep track of it. Briefly describe the emails your subscribers are going to receive. Just put in a brief description, and that's it. I'm not really going to create another one just yet. Leave it. All right, guys, so that's it. Any questions on it? If you weren't clear on anything that I just went through there, feel free to send me a message. All right, have a great day. Hope this was helpful, and I hope you got some value, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.